Good evening and welcome to Cronkite Newswatch. I'm Amanda Wible. Now, if your kids are around the water, remember these 3 words: block, watch, and learn. After visiting his classroom, I was inspired to make some origami of my own. It's a little simple though. Now, 8,000 diapers. That's how many most parents have to change before their child is completely potty trained. Even as anti-gay ads continue, gay activists are happy about major changes in several states. Vermont, Iowa, and New Hampshire will all recognize same-sex marriages. There is some good news for construction companies in Arizona. The State Department of Transportation wants to hear from you. You'd expect a few people here and there to call in sick today with March Madness. One Nation instructors start in the elementary school where they introduce students to the basics of many instruments, hoping that they'll find one that is just right for them, like these students, and continue on in high school. Ready? Go. Here at the Arizona Science Center, much like this one. Check it out.
What a great crowd and what a great venue. This is the first time the Cox Rocks SRP Garage Band competition has been held at Cooperstown. I am a big fan of Cooperstown. I absolutely love the club sandwich. I don't know about you.
You know, I've never actually had turducken. I hear it's delicious, though.
It is really good. I had it for Thanksgiving last year, so it's better than it sounds, I promise. Ew. Immigration reform continues to be a hot topic. Well, math is often a complex subject for students, but one ASU professor stumbled upon a way to make it a little bit easier, using a basic classroom supply in a unique way. It's no surprise that these ASU students use paper in class every day, but they're not taking notes. They're folding origami. Goran Konyovid began teaching at ASU in 2000 and first used origami in an Intro to Engineering Design class, challenging students to make bridges out of paper.
They did extremely well, actually. The strongest of the bridges carried over 25 pounds.
In fact, they did so well, he decided to begin using origami in every class and discovered how something tangible helps students visualize abstract concepts and shapes that are so common in math and engineering.
It would be hard to explain how this works, how this bends, and why it can form the structure that it can without having it here.
And having those unique things available is part of why his class is so popular among students.
I love this class. I don't know. It's like arts and crafts back in kindergarten, but a lot more intense. But it's one of those classes you definitely look forward to every day,
It's more interesting than, math ever was.
And origami has made class more interesting for Konyovid as well, who has turned it into a major hobby and has even shown some of his pieces in art exhibitions.
It's a fun way to teach and to approach material that normally would be difficult to bring all together under the same umbrella.
After visiting his classroom, I was inspired to make some origami of my own. It's a little simple though.
Well, you know what's cool about those is that you can predict your future boyfriend or how many babies you're going to have.
And they give you good fortunes like you just said, and it looks like we have one. Coming up next is weather.
She now joins us live from downtown Phoenix with more. Amanda?
That's right, Brittany. Everyone is trying to save a little money right now, especially when that comes to money spent on gas. And I discovered there's one ASU student who may never have to spend money on gas again.
Electric green, a fitting color for a car that is both things. Once a gas guzzler, this Saturn is now completely electric, thanks to the handiwork of Arizona State senior Ricky Suter, who became interested in car conversions in high school.
All over the world. I got the bug, never lost it.
The sustainability major converted the car himself. It cost him about $10,000, but now he's saving tons of money in gas. Before Ricky converted this car, it was just a normal Saturn using gas, getting normal everyday gas mileage. But after a few short months of work, he's now getting gas gallon equivalent of almost 200 miles per gallon. To power the car, it just needs to be plugged in and is fully charged in 8 hours using a normal outlet.
This one you just plug in. It costs about 2 cents a mile to drive worth of electricity. So it doesn't even make a noticeable difference on the electric bill.
The car has a limited range, about 50 miles per charge, making it hard for Suter to make it to Tempe campus and back from his Glendale home. But he has found ways around that.
A few days a week I drive it to the park and ride, take the light rail to campus, and I think I put about 10,000 miles on it last year, even with the limited range.
Suter wishes more people drove electric cars. And to the skeptics with the need for speed, he says this electric Saturn can keep up with its gas-powered counterparts.
It gets me around town, no problem. I'm not holding up traffic. It goes.
And best of all,
It goes green.
Now, in addition to just driving his car, Ricky says he occasionally races his car against other electrics.